Hello everybody, and today I'm doing a special video. I'm doing lantern cores from the Green Lantern lanterns, and I'm doing the Batman Rogues Gallery. So these are my favorite villains of all time. I love the Batman villains. Honestly, they might be the best Rogues Gallery of like fiction for like superheroes. And I know like YouTubers like Needle Mouse Production has done videos like this, but I feel like giving my own perspective on it, even though we probably do have the same opinions, but I might as well just express what I think. So if you don't know the Lantern cores, they're these power rings that are given to people for strong emotions. We got Rage, which is the red lantern, orange is for avarice, fear is the yellow one, will is green, hope is blue, compassion is purple, love is pink, and death is the black one, and the white one is the life lantern core. So we're gonna do some of the Batman villains I picked out and discuss them. And if you disagree with my opinions, you can tell them in the comments, or if you agree, whatever. If you like this video, yeah. So anyway, let's get started with the big villain, the Joker. I'm using the Heath Ledger Joker. I'm just doing Joker in general. So, Joker's a psychopath. He doesn't really care about anyone other than himself. Even if it seems like he loves people like Harley Quinn, he doesn't. So, to be honest, if he has rage, I don't think he has a lot of rage. He does express it if you see him, like, in the animated series where he's pissed off at Harley. But, like, I feel like rage doesn't fit his character. Like, he's not really an angry guy. He's more, like, going crazy if he wants to be angry. Orange for avarice. Joker doesn't really care about money. If you see in, like, The Dark Knight, it has us thinking he's in it for the money. He's just committing various acts for crime, but he literally just makes fun of people who are in it for the money. He burns it, and he's like, all you people do is care about money. So, I don't think Joker really cares about wealth or greed. He doesn't strike greed. Fear, that could be a good suit for him, since people fear him. I mean, he's probably the most feared villain in all of Gotham. Like, he's unpredictable. Like, he'll kill anybody. He killed Robin. He shot Batgirl. Like, he did it just to push Batman's buttons. Like, who knows what he'll do next? So, everyone's afraid of the Joker. Because he, like I said, he kills people. Will, I think he can express a lot of will. Like, he has a lot of efforts on his goals of, like, killing Batman, destroying Gotham. But that does not suit the Green Lantern of will. Even if you try to kill someone with a Green Lantern ring, they'll have a lethal force, whatever it's called. So no Green Lantern. And they probably actually imprisoned Joker, like Needle Mouse Productions said. Hope, no, he doesn't inspire hope. Compassion, the truth about the compassion ring is that it's actually false compassion. Like, this could work for Joker. Love, he doesn't express love. I mean, maybe when he did before he became the Joker. If you don't know, the Killing Joke, the Joker was a man who loved his wife, who was pregnant at the time, but after she died. But later, this was retconned with the Free Joker storyline. But Joker honestly doesn't love anyone, but his relationship with Batman. Like, he just wants to keep messing with Batman, but it doesn't really seem like love. It seems like a hateful relationship for sure. Death, Joker kills. I mean, he has been killed before if you, in certain media. If I gotta be honest, I think he'd be compassion. I don't know, that seems cliche, but, like, I think Joker has a lot of, like, false compassion. Like, he doesn't care. Like I said, he doesn't care about anything. So, yeah, Joker's compassion. Next is Bane. For For Bane, I gotta be honest, I think he has a lot of rage. Like, he's so determined to kill Batman. He might have some will, because if in the Nightfall storyline, he has the will to go after Batman, study him, and he trained his body to go through all the hell of when he was in prison, as he's shown in the Nightfall storyline. But I don't know. Bane has very bad intentions of what he does, since he was willing to drain Batman so hard just so he can rule Gotham for himself. And I don't know, maybe he's centered on himself, maybe. I think in some versions he's just shown to have a lot of rage. Like, if you see him in the Arkham games, like he's out of control sometimes because that venom is like super toxic for him. So I don't know. What do you think? Do you think Bane's rage? He might be fear, since he is feared by criminals, maybe even Batman himself. But maybe not Batman now, since Batman knows how to handle people like Bane. So I'm gonna pick rage for Bane. Okay, the Riddler. The Riddler, Edward Nygma, is very smart. He's very determined. Like, he's very, like, wanting to take down Batman all the time. Like, he wants to prove himself to be better than Batman. He thinks he's smarter than everyone. Even if you play, like, the Arkham City games, like, he just says, like, how he's better. And, like, he calls you, like, a shaved monkey or something. So he clearly thinks highly of himself. So I don't know what Riddler would be. Maybe Will, since, I don't know, it fits his costume. JK. But, wait, not actually. But, the Riddler, I don't know. He doesn't have a lot of hope. I don't think he inspires hope. I don't think he really cares about anyone other than himself. Love, he doesn't really seem to love anyone. If you watch that Gotham show, he did have a relationship with a doctor, with, like, one of the people at GCPD, but that's a different story. Death, no. Fear, I don't think people really fear him. I don't know. Avarice, I don't think he has a lot of rage or fear. I'd say I'd go with Will, or maybe Avarice, since he only cares about himself being better than others. So, what do you think for Riddler? Okay, next is Two-Face. I think when he was Harvey Dent, he's got the willpower. Like, he's willing to actually clean up the city as a lawyer, then do what Batman does, where he dresses up like a bat and beats up bad guys. Like, Harvey Dent was very determined, as shown in The Dark Knight, but once he lost Rachel, he got his face burnt. In other versions where he gets his face burnt, he just inspires a lot of anger towards everyone around him. Like Batman, maybe even the Joker in The Dark Knight. I'm basing this mainly off most media for Batman. I think rage suits Two-Face. So, Scarecrow, this one's too obvious. He's fear. He's all about fear. He's all about scaring people. Like, some people aren't really afraid of Scarecrow, but once he uses that, fear toxin, it actually, like, starts to scare people. Like, if you play Arkham Asylum, like, once he uses the toxins, like, it's actually kind of scary. Like, I don't know, everything's, like, it even crashes your game if you play it. And you gotta jump through various mazes to take down Scarecrow. Like, he's this giant figure. So, Scarecrow's just fear. He has fear in him. Even if he doesn't seem scary at first, but he proves his scariness once he uses the toxins. Okay, Mr. Freeze. I don't know for Mr. Freeze. It's either the love, even Needle Mouse Production discussed this. It could be like love or hope. But some people think he also thought it was rage, but I don't think Mr. Freeze seems like an angry guy. He's just, he could have willpower, the willingness to save his wife, but he doesn't really know the cost of it. Like, is he really saving his wife because he loved her? as shown in like Arkham Knight, once he unfreezes her, she wants Victor to let her live, even if she's gonna die. But maybe love suits him because he really loves his wife and do anything to save her. I think Mr. Freeze could have a good heart. Like, Mr. Freeze is a very interesting character, complex. Like, he's cinematic, like, you can feel his emotions, even if we don't agree with the things he does. Some in the earlier versions, he was kind of just like a bad guy, but then, like, once the animated series for Batman came out, that's where they rewrite Freeze's character, and that's the one we know, where he loves his wife. Even in the Batman and Robin movie, he wants to save his wife, and he's willing to even save Alfred for the disease that he also had, I guess. I don't know, it's a complicated, but I pick love for Mr. Freeze, or hope, since he has the hope to in others, but he doesn't inspire hope, so no. So I think love. Penguin, I think avarice or rage, since he is pretty angry of a guy. Villain, I don't know, some versions, like in the movie Batman Returns, where he's kind of more animal-like, but in most versions, he's just a crime boss. And he's just in it for the money. And we see in the Batman TV show, he's very greedy. He just wants money. Even in the Batman vs. Dracula movie, he sees, like, once he gets after the control of Dracula, he sees money, and he's just going straight towards it. Like, Penguin's just very greedy. He's also very jealous of, like, Bruce Wayne's success and wealth. Even tries to punch him in Arkham City. Yeah, in most comic book versions, he's just greedy. So, avarice suits him. Poison Ivy. I think we have to pick love. Poison Ivy has a lot of love in her. She really loves plants. She's willing to even hurt others just to protect plant life. And that's what makes her a villain, if you determine. But some versions, she's more good. It's debatable, but Poison Ivy is a good character, in my opinion. Probably the most attractive. And I think love suits her, since she's all about love. And she loves nature. Yeah, she could be compassion, since it's like kind of like false compassion. I don't know, but what do you think? So next is Harley Quinn. We all love Harley Quinn. I think she also is loved because she loves the Joker, and even if the relationship is abusive, she's willing to even love others, even when she moves on from the Joker after realizing that he's a terrible person towards her and everyone. But she loves Ivy. She loves, like in the Injustice game, she's willing to have a heart towards joining the cause against Superman. Like, I think Harley Quinn could have a good heart of a person, but like her manipulation she got from the Joker is what caused her into the madness, the rabbit hole she was in. So, I think that's what suits her. Killer Croc. Killer Croc, he was first human, but then he just became I wouldn't say animal, he became just a beast who wants to just eat Batman or anyone that gets in his way. Some versions, he's just like a crook who commits crimes just for gangster money or something. But Killer Croc, I think rage suits him since he's always angry. Yeah. And he's just a gigantic beast. Okay, so we're going to do a special one. We're going to do Hush. I did the Lego version, since I think that one looks awesome. Hush, I don't know. Thomas Elliott's a very fascinating character. He's a guy who was best friends with Bruce Wayne, and I don't know. I gotta be honest. I don't know what he'd be. He doesn't have a lot of will. He's definitely not hopeful. Maybe when he was a surgeon, yes, but like that's all pretend since he's the villain. Hush. Compassion. Maybe he could be Compassion since he actually doesn't care about anyone. Like, he was willing to kill his own parents just so he can have the rich for himself. He could be Avarice since he seems greedy and jealous of Bruce Wayne. So I'm determined with Avarice or Compassion. Crap, my bad. Okay, so next, last but not least, Ra's al Ghul. Nina Mouse Production said he'd be deaf since he constantly dies and gets resurrected. I'm gonna pick a different one. He could be deaf since he is the most resurrected supervillain. I think he'd be Fear since he runs the League of Assassins, so he can strike fear into Gotham. I know Batman strikes fear, but I don't know, Batman has more good intentions. But Ra's al Ghul, he wants to destroy Gotham and kind of just rule the world, basically. Isn't that his goal? So I think he inspires a lot of great fear. So I don't know. Do you think my opinions are right, or am I just rehashing Needle Mouse Productions video? I thought this video was a fun idea. So that being said, thanks for watching, and see you guys next